What is up, everybody? I'm No Lex Given here with your afternoon snap, and today we're going to be taking a look at DracuLock, which is a take on the typical discard deck that adds in Lockjaw. What this one little addition does is adds a lot more consistency to the deck and also gives you some cool combo potential, which just altogether makes the deck a lot more powerful. Den, who writes the metagame reports for MarvelSnapZone.com, recently used this deck to hit Infinite, and because of that, it has been pretty popular. And as you can see, we are playing up against, well, you can't tell exactly just yet, but this is going to be a mirror match or a Spider-Man match, maybe we'll call it in Marvel Snap. But both myself and my opponent have the turn 3 Lockjaw into the turn 4 Dracula. But we will see if we are able to do something a little bit more powerful than them this game. And now on turn 5, we're just going to play some discard cards. So I'm going to play Hellcow first, and the reason that I do this into Lockjaw, Hellcow will go away, cycle for something else in my deck, and then when I Lockjaw my Blade, that has the chance to potentially come back around and hit that Hellcow again. So that can obviously be really cool. My opponent playing a slightly different version with Gambit and Hela as some different additions, which can certainly work in the deck. And they are going to wind up destroying one of our squirrel tokens, so not a huge deal there. We hit Moon Knight off the first Lockjaw, and then our second Lockjaw discards Apocalypse for us, which is pretty nice, and goes ahead and hits America Chavez, which is a nice little addition there. And because of Isle of Silence, this game is a little bit weird. We can't play Morbius into that first location, but we can play Swordmaster there, which is enough to win the location, which makes me feel pretty confident about our chances. We'll be playing a 16 power Apocalypse into that third location, actually a 20 power Apocalypse. So I'll break down how that works in a second here, but we'll also add a Morbius to the hub. So we're going to discard Apocalypse from Swordmaster, and then we're actually going to discard it again through Moon Knight. I forgot about that. So our Apocalypse is going to wind up being much bigger than my opponent's, even though they will get to discard it with their own Swordmaster, and they will be able to take over Central Park, but we're just going to have a little bit bigger of an Apocalypse there in the hub, and then of course that Swordmaster helped us get the win over in Isle of Silence. So there is a bunch of what this deck can do. You're seeing it from both sides of the table there, and I thought this one would be a good introduction to the deck. You're probably going to see me play this deck a little bit. I've got some other cool videos that I farmed out, and maybe I'll show those over the next few days. But for now, just wanted to give a brief introduction to it because it's really cool, and I've also just been having a ton of fun playing it. There's so many fun things that you can do, making some big Apocalypse, swarming the board. We didn't really look at that in this video, but we'll save that for another day. That's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm No Lex Given. Peace.